battle for Pennsylvania is underway. And as with so much in this election, it's personal, led by the president.
His agenda is one of doom and gloom and depression and despair. He's right now locked in his basement. He's put the lid on, you know, the lid on the garbage can. That's what they tell.
Despite what the president says, Joe Biden has left his basement to lead a very different campaign.
Good morning, Mr. Vice President, sir. Could you tell us how you're feeling today?
With little of the noise and fury.
Going to mass.
Perhaps his prayer will be that America is ready for a quiet man. Joe Biden is now finally stepping up the pace, the 77-year-old crisscrossing the United States on a journey he hopes will end in the White House.
I wish I could see all of you back there, but
In this time of COVID, he shunned the loud, high-octane rallies of his rival for smaller drive-ins. And the creep of the polls suggests his gentle push for power may be working.
I do feel that with Mr. Biden, he's tried and proved for many, many years that his concern is for the people like me, the middle-class people who go to work every day.
I think it should go strong for Biden in this area, but there's a lot of supporters of the other party locally, so you never know.
And those Trump supporters are doing all they can to disrupt the peace of the Biden campaign.
Trump, 4 more years!
Surging into suburban car parks during Biden rallies to drown out his message for their own.
We wanted to come over and say hello to the Bidens and let them know how much support there is for President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence.
I'm supporting Trump because he's going to make America great again, and Biden is not going to do what we need him to do in this country. He's going to ruin it.
Such polarization is now commonplace across the United States. Joe Biden says he will govern for all, but every rally he holds highlights how big a challenge that would be.
If ever there was an example of the disunited states of America, it's surely this, a Joe Biden rally overrun by Trump supporters.
The Biden campaign needs Pennsylvania to change colour. Voters here are some of the most courted in the country, but even they aren't sure if it will.
If someone gave me a $100 bill and said, which way would you place it? I can't really say either way.
Jimmy Harris may fear the impact of division for his children, but he believes Trump has been good for business.
Probably one thing I respect about President Trump, he'll sell things that are very, very offensive. And sometimes I'm almost disgraced that my children hear that from a president. But other times, it's the reality of life.
Even in this most tranquil of places, the unease is pervasive. In terms of the country, where do you see it going after the election?
Chaos. It's not going to matter. It's chaos. Nobody's going to be happy.
The men who wish to lead this country have just over a week to sell their American dreams to the people who can make them a reality and who will live with the consequences. Emma Murphy, News at 10, Pennsylvania.